I love T-Pain.
Why y'all ain't working together?
Nobody is your brother in this music industry. Well, at least that's according to T-Pain. On a recent episode of Club Shay Shay with T-Pain, T-Pain ends up making these comments about how nobody is your brother, nobody is loyal. You know, and if you think about somebody like T-Pain, T-Pain's definitely been someone who's really helped out a lot of people. And I mean, going back from like, I don't know what, you want to go back to like 05 to 09. I mean, he's definitely helped out a whole bunch of people. And on top of that, I mean, for the most part, he was doing a lot of those features for free. There's so many people that you come across in this music business that are going to tell you, you're my brother, you know, we're, you know, closer than ever, you know, whatever the case may be. You got to really like watch out for that kind of stuff, just because you just never know. You just really don't know who to trust. It really can be just a unfortunate situation. One minute you'll find yourself, you know, thinking that you and someone are going to be in this tight-knit, you know, close bond and, you know, tight-knit relationship, and then the next thing you know, it's really just strictly business. And I think that's where it becomes part of the problem. If someone were to actually talk about how it's just business first, you know, let's just get all the business out the way, let's just get everything situated, I think you can have a much better understanding of the fact that, oh yeah, this is more like just a business transaction. This is just a business relationship. There's no strong suit, there's no bond over here. I've definitely experienced that too. At least for me, like I've been able to really cultivate with at least a few people, you know, not saying that every single person I've been able to come in contact with, you know, I've been able to be close with in this music business, but for the most part, like at least a good solid, like maybe 3 or 4 people max. T-Pain has done a whole lot for a lot of people. I mean, DJ Khaled and, you know, Akon, just the list goes on and on and on. Chris Brown, Lil Wayne. I mean, there's so many people that he's helped along the way within his particular journey that you would think that that would be in some way kind of reciprocated. I think with T-Pain really just coming out and saying like, there's one thing you gotta look out for, and that's the fact that nobody in this business, or at least hardly the majority of people within this music business, aren't people that you could just blindly trust. You know, and I've been guilty of that myself. I've been guilty of just blindly, you know, accepting the fact that people will, you know, say, I'm praying for your life, you know, I'm praying over you, and, you know, hoping that things are going well for you, celebrating me on, you know, my most special days, on the most special occasions, and, you know, that ends up becoming, you know, a falsehood afterwards, and all of a sudden, you know, someone ends up, you know, really showing their face. I know for a fact all that's fake, but it really just goes to show you, you know, this music business can be really tight-knit. You really just don't know who's who. Definitely let me know how you feel about this. Definitely know how you feel about T-Pain's comments for sure. Definitely let me know your thoughts. Catch you on the next one.